Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our AE Alumni Hangout. I'm Jared Hager here at the America East office, and I am joined by Erin Ludwig Schroeder, a UNH alum, former volleyball player. Thanks for joining us today, Erin.
Thanks for having me. I'm really excited.
All right, just to start off, Erin, how about you just tell us a little bit about from when you graduated at UNH to what you're doing now in your professional career?
Sure, Jared. When I graduated from UNH, I took a job at L3 Communications, Space and Navigation. I graduated with a degree in mechanical engineering, and I took a job as a mechanical engineer right out of school. I was part of a team called, for short, CMG, but it was the Control Moment Gyroscopes that steer the International Space Station. So it was really neat. Four control moment gyroscopes, and they are, of course, already launched, and our job was to monitor their performance and then also provide additional backup hardware. At the time I joined the company, there was also a failure on orbit, and they sent that piece back. They brought it back on the shuttle, which was really cool. The first time a piece of hardware that had worked in space was brought back for investigation. So we did like a CSI type investigation to find out really what went wrong on that failure. So that was a really fun project that I was a part of. I stayed with L3 for 4 years, and then I took a job at ITT, which is now Excelis, and still in the aerospace industry. This was more of a management type job. I took a job as a project engineer, in which I oversaw engineering, and we designed the GPS satellites. So all the GPS apps and everything on your phone, everything you use comes from the GPS satellites, from the signal that we create. We create the main payload that creates the navigation signal. Currently, I am the program manager of space vehicles 5, 6, 7, and 8 of the next generation GPS satellite. It's called GPS 3. The difference between the current GPS satellites and these future ones we're going to put up is just increased strength of the signal and much better accuracy. Right now they're accurate much larger. We're looking for about I'd say a foot by foot of accuracy. So you'll be able to, when you get to a place, it'll say you're there exactly where you are and not, a mile away. So it's really exciting work, and it's a lot of fun to manage this kind of a job. It moved from managing a small group, and then over the years got larger and larger until now I'm the program manager of these space vehicles. It's a lot of pressure, but it's a lot of fun, and playing sports, you are trained to deal with pressure. So a lot of my, I think all the athletics, all of my experience with athletics has helped me throughout my career every step of the way.
Yeah, that kind of led me into my next question, but obviously you're doing a lot that a lot of us know and use every day. I couldn't survive without my GPS, so I know a lot of us appreciate all the work that you're doing, and it's very impressive. But to kind of build off that, how has your experience as a student athlete in the America East led you down this career, and maybe dealt with some different situations that you might have had to deal with as an athlete?
I think going to school, you learn the skills. When you major in your particular major, you learn some skills on how to apply, as a mechanical engineer. But really, when you get out into the workforce, it's a lot of adapting and seeing what works best once you're out there in your career. And I think that's a lot what athletics teaches you. If you're fighting for a spot on the court, you have to continually improve yourself, and if you feel you're doing great but you're not on the court, you obviously need to do something different. So you're always trying to improve yourself, you're always trying to become a better athlete and beat your opponent. So just the ability to adapt to different situations and to always strive for that success really helps you in your career. You don't give up, you don't slow down or get discouraged, because that's just a part of life and how you can be successful. So I have to say that's my answer.
You were part of a couple of very successful UNH volleyball teams, won a couple of conference championships. Is there a certain memory or maybe a couple things that you still, to this day, you really look back on and really appreciate your college career?
Absolutely. The team I was a part of at UNH, from the coaching staff, Jill, Andrea, and Stacy, all the way through to each and every player, it was just a great team atmosphere, and we really relied on each other, and we made some great memories and friendships and bonds. I'm still best friends with all my teammates. We get together, try to get together at least once a year, and we also have an ongoing email every couple of months where we just catch up with each other, and it's really, we go to each other's weddings. There's bonds that you form with these people that you just take through your whole life, and the memories, there's so many that I can't even count them all. Of course, winning the America East Championship at home 2 years in a row was amazing. Traveling to the NCAA tournament was amazing. Another thing that was very unique about this team is that we went to Europe for a European training tour. The year going into my junior year, that's the first year that we won the America East Championship, and who else can say that they took pictures in front of North Weinstein with their volleyball team, and then the next day went and played a game against some great European players. So the memories I was able to create at UNH, I'm so grateful for.
Is volleyball still a part of your life now? Are you still playing or coaching?
Oh, absolutely. It's a part of me. It's a part of my blood. It pumps through me all the time. I can't get enough of it. I did play. I used to live near New York City in Hoboken, and there's tons of leagues there, indoor, outdoor, and I also coach the club team I used to play for. I have a lot of fun coaching, and I really hope to continue that. Hopefully, maybe I'll get a high school team down the road, but right now I'm playing coaching club teams, and it's so much fun. Sorry for the crying. I have a newborn.
No, that's okay. Congratulations. That's,
yeah, I'm home on maternity leave. I go back to work on Monday, so she's a little upset that I'm going back to work, I think.
That's exciting, though. That's great. I guess one more question before we let you go. What would be a piece of information that you would give a current student athlete as they're looking to shape their professional career? What would you say is something you wish you knew before you went out into the workforce?
Something I wish I knew. Something I think I've learned from Jill at UNH coach, and is really how to just adapt and be grateful for what you have, and to communicate with others very easily and confidently, and going out to the world. Like, as a young professional, I saw some other fresh outs, we call them, coming into work and wanting to go by the book, and this is exactly how you're supposed to do it. When you go on your career, it's just like joining a new team. You don't know what to expect, but you have to adapt. You have to be open-minded. And don't be stuck on, don't be stuck on what you've learned in the past. Build on it and grow, because it's all about growing and learning the next thing and what's going to make you successful next time. And I think a lot of athletes know that deep down, but just be confident like you are in the field, and you'll do great in the workplace.
All right, thanks a lot, Erin, and good luck with the newborn and heading back to work. What's her name?
Violet.
It's a great name.
Thank you.
We do appreciate
Jared, I had such a great time, and I loved being a part of the America East and UNH, the competitiveness. It was just so much fun.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate the time. We wish you the best of luck in everything in the future, and hopefully we can catch up again down the road. And we appreciate the advice. We know the student athletes really do appreciate getting to see what's out there. What comes after this. So thank you again for your time today.
Great. Nice to meet you, Jared. See you soon.
All right, nice meeting you too.